Hello, all you social media suicide warriors. Dan Pelly here, inspirational speaker, suicide warrior. Tonight's topic is never give up, and it's exactly what it means to never give up. I made the two biggest mistakes of my life in 1996 and 2010, and I wanted to give up and rid myself of this pain, of this depression, and the clinical depression that I was in, and the bipolar I was dealing with, and it was just ravaging me. But when I survived in 96, I said, never again. And I kept the fight on. And I said, I'm going to, choose life and I'm never going to give up. And 14 years go by and a tragedy occurs. And I get depressed again, and the depression takes over. It's just a wretched animal depression, and wanting to give up again. And it's scary, right? I got to ask for help. I'm not a doctor or therapist. You got to ask for help. You got to speak up. It's from young to middle age to older. Our veterans, 22 a day, killing themselves, losing all hope and courage. It's your last line of defense. And reach out for help. The veterans now can go to outside help. Hopefully they'll get local doctors to help them and really get more services going with all these organizations. We need to put some money into services and not just campaigning all the time about awareness. I think everybody knows about suicide pretty much, compared to 20 years ago. But this never give up, it's the same decision about choosing life. First you got to choose, I'm going to choose life, that life is worth living. And then I'm never going to give up on it again. And when I learned more valuable lessons in 2010, not only did I not want to give up because I'm a good human being and I can live a good life and I've been successful and I had failures just like everybody else, but to really get the lion-like spirit in me to say, I'm not giving up ever again. And I have my share of problems after. And my counselor said to me, why not go down that rabbit hole again now? What's different now? I said, I learned how to never give up. See, it's not just about saying it. You learn techniques and tactics, how to not give up, to get by another day so you'll feel better eventually. And you'll get ultimate happiness in here and not internal happiness out there. People kill themselves over money and divorces, and obviously loss of loved ones is very difficult, or a serious illness. We shouldn't be taking our own life. Euthanasia, all of it. We have enough issues with the abortion issue and taking life. I stand for the dignity of life, and we shouldn't be taking it. And we should never give up on ourselves. And some people say, well, you can choose not to be here. Sure. I think it's irrational, and I think you're psychotic at the moment you're going to take your life because there's nothing easy about it. It's very wretched to give up like that and to come to that moment like I did twice. It's wretched. Coming from experience, I think anybody that has went from suicide ideation to the moment that I'm giving up, screw it, I'm giving up. I'm not going to tough it out anymore. I think everybody knows that survived the suicide attempt, because most don't. And I feel very blessed and lucky to be here, because I would have missed out on so much of life. But you're going to have to build your own happiness. No one is responsible for your health, your financials, or your happiness. You're going to have to find it within yourself and your fighting spirit to never give up. To see that no matter what obstacles or what problems or tragedies and things that are coming at me, giving up is not an option anymore for me. It's no longer an option, because it's an option for all of us, right? People say, well, they just didn't want to be here. Well, we're not going to stop somebody, and if they're in secrecy and they're having some thoughts of it, or they're irrational and rational, and they're thinking about it, and they might not be totally immersed in depression, and they just want to check out over certain reasons, you're not going to stop anybody. We can't be around people every second, every minute to safeguard them. They have to safeguard themselves, like I had a video about safeguarding. and then about not giving up. And this is difficult because it's a constant battle over our own weakness. We have to continue to battle ourselves, whether it's loving ourselves better, whether it's caring for ourselves better, whether it's drawing boundaries that people are hurting us in our life, and putting boundaries across that, you're not going to cross these boundaries with me anymore, and start doing what's good for you. Doesn't mean you don't help people or you become strong, you help other people become strong, but start caring about you more, not everybody else. Of course, we want to do good for our families, women, men, and we want to do the right thing and all that, but it's not all about everybody else. It's about you. Because your life matters. It's not just about, of course, we want incentive to, oh, geez, I don't want to leave my loved ones behind. But I don't want to die either. My life is valuable. I have I matter. Too much it's like, well, look at they chickened out and they copped out and they left their love. I don't think, I don't think, tongue-tied, I don't think, even in my deepest, darkest moments when I wanted to die, I really want, they really want to die. People really want to die. I think it's just that they want to get out of the pain. I don't think they really want to die. Deep in my heart, I really didn't want to die. I was afraid. I was fearful. I was angry. I was loathing. I was not loving myself. Self-sabotaging. And to give up was the ultimate mistake. And I started really writing a new tune in my head that first I'm choosing life and I'm never giving up. Never, ever again. And I will fight through the depression. I will get the right meds to get my chemicals, right. I've been med-free since 2011. It's a goal that I made for myself. I'm not saying that's for everybody. I'm not a doctor or therapist, but you better get yourself some help. If you're having suicide ideations and you want to give up, then you better get yourself some help. Ultimately, we can't make decisions for people, and we can't be there every second. This becomes an inner battle. This becomes an inner battle for you. No doctor, therapist, medication, or anything else is going to stop that final decision. Although you're in a psychotic state, you're really not making rational decisions. This is why you got to reach out for help. And tell people, I don't want to give up, but I feel like I want to give up. I want to rid myself of this, and this pain. But see, the benefit of not giving up is things change all the time. Although we think we're stuck in our depression, when we start making different causes and different actions, we get different results. If you stay on meds or you want to, whatever you're doing, you stay in your room forever, you're not going to get any results. You're not going to get to working towards recovery and be able to get over the depression or whatever you're dealing with. Some people live with bipolar. Some people live with depression, but they manage it and they don't give up. There's plenty of people out there suffering with depression, not giving up. You have to do the same thing for yourself. You have to make a determination not to give up. I hope my words or my sentences, my experience has inspired you. I'm going to leave you with my Buddhist chant. Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam is devotion. Myoho is the mystic law. Renge is the action we take. And Kyo is the rhythm of your life. This is for you, your loved ones, your friends, your colleagues, even the enemies of the world, and all the people of the world. Myoho Renge Kyo. For your good health, your protection, your wisdom, your determination, your courage, your happiness, your family, and your good fortune. I'm Dan Pelly, inspirational speaker, suicide warrior. Your life matters. Never give up. I'll see you on the next video.